Hello, bros. We're going to read another story from Coffin Hollow for our ghost stories. I don't think I read that one, but I don't know. Story number 56, The Lynchers. Many years ago, around the turn of the century, there lived in the easternmost part of Taylor County a bachelor who operated what was then considered a very large orchard. Evidently, it wasn't the size of orchards we know today, for he was the sole worker. The townsfolk were all leery of the old gentleman and would never venture near his farm. All the apples he sold were carted into town by him. One fall, a new family moved into the area and bought a farm adjoining the old bachelor's property. There was a little boy in the family, and one evening he climbed over the fence and sneaked into the orchard. Like most boys, he was quite active, and he began to climb the trees and run and play until he noticed the old man coming toward him. Not knowing what the town folks suspected, he approached the man and started to talk to him. The old man turned out to be quite friendly, and the two became close friends as time went on. One day as the boy played in the old man's trees, he fell to the ground and died instantly from a broken neck. When the town folks found how the boy had died, they immediately suspected the old man of foul play. A lynching party composed of 9 men was organized, and they hanged the old man from one of the apple trees in his orchard. That winter, a terrible freeze killed every tree in the entire orchard except the one on which the old man had been hanged. It developed into one of the most beautiful fruit bearers ever seen in the area. This lone tree bore as many apples as all the other trees had put together. The orchard was sold to another farmer who harvested the apples and sold them in the nearby community. 8 of the men who had composed the lynching party were among the buyers. These 8 died very mysteriously and unexpectedly. Later on, investigation showed that they had all eaten fruit from the old man's tree. It seemed quite strange since no one else was poisoned. The 9th man had refused to eat the apples. He thought he had broken the curse. The following spring, another tree in the orchard came to life and began to turn green with leaves. It looked as though it would also bear fruit. The 9th man from the lynching party happened to be going along the road by the farm. When he saw another tree bearing a lone apple, he got off his horse and picked it. It had been so long since he had eaten an apple that he couldn't help being tempted to taste it. He died when his teeth pierced his skin. Neither tree bore fruit again. It appears that they had completed their task, though they continued to live on for years. One was the tree from which the old man was hanged, the other the tree from which the boy fell to his death. Quite a story. All right, goodbye, bros. Goodbye.